God. You look happy, don't you?
Sir, why won't you look at me?
Sir, I heard you've never shagged a girl. Not one.
Sick, I go for a fag.
Sir, can we have the homework back? It's been 2 weeks.
Mr. Clarkson, my mum says you're depressed.
Sir, do you need help?
Sir, why do you smell?
Fuck off.
Andy, why are you 2 weeks behind on your work?
75.8%.
It's not good for the kids.
Don't shout at us, sir.
Sir, do you want me to call someone?
Mr. Clarkson, stop being a grumpy bastard.
Don't shout, sir. You're nasty tonight.
Oi, Andy, where have you been?
Don't get aggy at me.
Don't fancy me. Andy, why are you 2 weeks behind on your work?
Don't be silly, prick.
Andy, where are those report evaluations?
Why are you so sad, sir?
You can't take another day off. You can't take another day off. Fuck up.
Man up, okay.
Man up.
Man up.
You alright? Why is it that when a turtle comes out of their shell, they're sociable and everyone will try and touch them at pet shops, but as soon as they go back in the shells, they're deemed as ignorant and nobody gives a fuck anymore? Why am I different to a turtle then? Sometimes I just feel completely numb. I've been depressed for years. Hey! That old chestnut! I'm 25 years old and I'm still a massive loner. My parents kicked me out when I was 17 years old, all because I'm attracted to the same genitalia of my own. How messed up is that? Guess that's where it all started, I suppose. 50% of mental health problems are established by age 14, and 75% by age 24. I don't want sympathy. It's just not that easy. I feel empty. I've worked at Piccadilly High School now for 2 years now, and the only legacy I've got here is a colour-changing mug in the staff room. What a joke. I enjoyed school quite a lot. It was a bit of an escape from home for me. I got on with quite a few teachers there, to be honest. And that's what made me want to get my degree. I wanted to make that difference. To be fair, my friend Richard Hadrion got me the job here on the technicality that I knew I was half decent at poetry in high school. Richard Hadrion. Nice guy, bit quirky. Recently got a promotion to head of sixth form at the school. Thoroughly deserved. I just don't know how he's going to cope with the role. I don't think he realises that being head of sixth form is going to be a lot more than just telling a bunch of failed teenagers to turn up to their biology classes.
I know you would rather be having bouts, learning about the endothermic process taken in the leaves of plants. You need to know this to pass, it's information you can't miss. Let's learn about photosynthesis. Oh, the leaves on the trees. How long have you been there?
Long enough.
You're late.
Oh, God, am I? I'm so sorry. I was looking for the will to live.
Take a seat.
I've already got a sofa on, thanks.
Just sit down, please.
Glastonbury not called yet then?
Not yet. Never let my cover of biology will tear us apart by cell division.
Why am I here? I don't start teaching until 10:30.
All staff members need to be here at 8:30 for lesson prep. Also, I need to speak to you about behaviour and attendance. And do you not get that email I sent you?
Yeah, well, my computer is slightly different. What I read was, blah, 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 be here at an unnecessary time for an unnecessary reason. Blah, blah, blah.
Charming. I'm starting weekly meetings with all Year 12 and 13 form tutors.
Weekly?
Correct. Now, let's talk about
No,
the brand
sorry. Weekly? I have to have weekly meetings with you?
Yes. Just so that we can catch up and keep up to date. There's, you know, with all the stuff that's going on with the A-level students.
Yeah, still the same. They're all still failing and shagging each other, so... Am I wrong?
Look, it's not going to take long. We've just got a few things to address.
Them being...
Your behaviour and language towards students.
Fuck off.
Right, exactly. Especially when it comes to your marking.
There's nothing wrong with my marking.
I had a better time at my nan's funeral than reading this paper.
Did you read the paper?
This paper reminded me of you. It was fake, trashy, and probably went round half the class.
I'm being honest.
You're being rude. Seriously unprofessional. I've had to defend you against the board about these types of comments. I can't keep saving your arse every time. Your career's on the line.
Oh my God, they're obviously not going to sack me, Richard. Stop being dramatic.
I'm not being dramatic, I'm being realistic. Your teaching and marking methods are unacceptable. But I think you need help. Oh, I'm worried about you, mate.
Don't give me that, Richard. It's not a popularity game. I don't care about these rodents.
Yes, you do. I know you do.
I don't. I don't care about anything, and it physically drives me insane.
Maybe you should speak to someone about your mental health. I could get you an appointment with the school counsellor or someone to speak to you about the staff wellbeing strategy. They offer free drop-in sessions and they've got free classes at the leisure centre. Or you could do yoga.
Patronise me, Richard. I don't need counselling. I certainly don't need fucking yoga. It's the same old bollocks. Speak to you as if you're a child. That's how they're trained.
The job is to help. And I can guarantee it will have an effect on your job. Look, just let me schedule in one appointment. Please.
Fine. Can I go now?
You're not leaving until I see you smile.
I'm not smiling there.
Alright, can I play him a new song? It's about
Okay,
the
bye.
Andy had a bit of a tough time at school.
As cringe as it sounds, I was trying to find out who I was. You know, girls or boys, boys or girls, that kind of thing.
He got teased and bullied by a few kids.
It didn't faze me.
That's what he told his mates. One of them being me. But deep down we knew it affected.
Richard and I became friends when we were 15 years old.
We're in the same classes and we have mutual friends.
We first met in religious studies. Fucking know it.
We were paired to sit together and we immediately went to the back of the classroom.
Because Richard loved science and believed in the Big Bang Theory.
And Andy hated our religion teacher because she looked a little bit like Margaret Thatcher.
And she stank of mouldy cheese.
We had an instant connection. It was weird.
Because we were so different.
We got on so well at the same time.
We spent a lot of time together, partying. Pump up the jam, pump it up, now you feel and stomp it.
Revising.
Come on.
Okay, mostly partying.
I want a place to stay.
Butch.
It's really on the floors and now make my day.
Butch.
Me.
Still got work done.
After A-levels, Richard went to university.
And Andy took a year out before getting his PGCE.
I just didn't have much motivation.
He used to. He didn't have to tell many people, but Andy used to look to write. It was his escape. Helped him, I guess. When he left his notebook lying around, I would have a sneaky look, and honestly, some of the stuff he wrote was incredible.
I got a little one-bed flat and got a job at the bar opposite to make some money.
We tried to stay in touch.
But we slowly drifted.
I moved back to Manchester with my now wife Lucy. We both got jobs up here.
He's been in a school just down the road from ours.
I had word from our schoolmates that Andy had graduated from his teaching degree. Woo! Team Andy! Woo!
Richard sent me an email explaining they were in need of someone.
So I got him an interview.
And somehow I got the job.
Andy's interview was actually one of the best we've seen. He was charming, funny, actually a lot better than we thought.
Richard is really the only friend I've got here. All the other staff are absolute dickheads.
Alright, Andy. Where the fuck have you been?
Just piss off, I'm busy.
Busy? Busy? Busy reading Biff and shit books or busy staring at Mr. Harris's arse?
Please, not today.
Not today. Grow up. Grow up, Clarkson. Stop being a child and man up. Just man the fuck up! Just leave me alone! Fuck off! Hello, Mr. Clarkson. My name's Stephen. I'll be your counsellor for today's session.
Can we get this over and done with, mate? Because, to be really honest with you, I don't want to be here.
I understand, Mr. Clarkson.
Go on then. Ask me how I feel. You know what? I don't want to talk about how I feel. I've tried it so before and it's bit me back on the ass, so...
It's not for everyone, but I can guarantee it will help in one way or another. What brought you here today, Andy?
You know what? His name is Richard Hadrion. He's the one who sent me here. Look, I know you're going to ask me a question like, why do I want to jump off a bridge every morning I wake up, or you're going to tell me a statistic like, 84 men kill themselves a week, or male suicide is the highest form of death in men aged 45 and under.
You know your stuff.
Yeah, I've heard it all before and I don't need to hear it again.
Can we go through some questions? One word answers. And then you can leave and you don't have to come back if you don't want to.
Fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being content with your life, 10 being on the edge of taking your own life, what number would you say you're at right now?
69.
Andy. 1 to 10.
Eight.
What does that number mean to you, Andy?
Oh, I don't know. The amount of birds I've shagged this week. It's almost as if I'm in a black hole. And I can never escape it. No matter how hard I try. Counselling, CBT, medication, even natural remedies. Even the sweet smell of incense doesn't stop me from wanting to kill myself.
Why do you feel that way?
Because I feel numb, useless, not able to be myself when I'm always thinking about the worst scenario.
Have you ever self-harmed before?
I've had a push rank before. That's about it. Wasn't even that good. Look, can I go now? I know you're trying to do your jobby, but this just isn't for me.
I understand, Mr. Clarkson. Please contact myself or Mr. Hadrion if you'd like another appointment.
Yeah, cheers.
No, I love you too, baby. Yes, I do. Yes, of course we can watch The Notebook. Will I get snacks? Oh, you want that kind of snack? Of course we can try tonight. I love you too, my little mozzarella baby Bella. I love you. Go, lad! See you later! Football!
Alright? Are we alright? You sound as if you're going for the world's worst puberty. Also, what the hell are you doing in my classroom?
You really need to start reading your emails.
Yeah, and you really need to start respecting my privacy.
I am doing classroom observations this week, Mr. Clarkson, and you are my lucky first.
Please, Richard, I've barely even got my lesson prep.
You'll be fine, I trust you. Just what if you prep the lesson anyway?
Right, sit down and shut up! Now, Mr. Hadrion is sitting here with us today, as he has nothing better else to do with his sad little life, play with his shitty little guitar, and have shit phone sex with his wife. Now, moving on to Great Expectations. Dickens writes about a protagonist called Pip, an apprentice of a blacksmith who suddenly gets, like, bear tail mad stacks from this guy called, is it, Benefactor 50 or something? Also, there's this girl that Pip wants to shag called Estrella, but she's like, nah bro, you're blessed, you're going nowhere near my pom-pom, man. anyways, shut up the fuck up. Let's do some group work, get into pairs, and write 5 things you love about the play, and 5 things you fucking hate about the play. I'll do it with you, I'll just miss out the love bit.
See you later, folks! Remember, there's free food in the common room. Healthy mind, healthy life. What the hell was that?
Oh, listen, I quite enjoyed that actually.
You're mad! That was nothing to do with Charles Dickens.
I was getting on the level of the youth.
You said that if Pip was on Love Island, Estella's head would return and they'd be part of the Do Bit Society.
Exactly. That's their level.
Brilliant. Wait, thank you very much. I can't wait to give them reports back to Harris.
Anytime, dickhead.
So I go to the staff room. I have my lunch. I call my wife. I explain to Mr. Harris that the reports are going fine, and I'm not lying to him, and no, I'm not, I'm fine, and no, I'm not having a breakdown. No, you're the one shouting. No, you're the one that needs to calm down! I pause. I breathe. I go back to my classroom.
You're right, Richard.
What the fuck?
Dear my princess, my baby cake, you don't realise how happy you make me.
Give me that back.
I like magic stars. Your legs are like little Mars bars. What the fuck's that?
No right to be here. What the hell are you doing in my classroom going through my things?
Have you listened to what you've just said? How did I go in your classroom? Where were you first period?
I was observing. That's part of my job. You're just intruding.
Oh, so I'm intruding your life now?
No.
I'm clearly just a burden to you, aren't I?
No, for God's sake.
No, I know exactly what you meant, Richard.
What? Andy! Andy! Jesus Christ. Andy hasn't turned up to work in 3 days. His voicemail, straight. Not answering any of his calls, texts, or the emails that I've sent him. I've tried to ring him, but no answer. I knew I should have rang him as soon as he left, but I didn't want to argue with him. I just need to know he's safe. There's only one thing left to do.
I'm not in!
People are worried about you, Andy.
Shut shit.
Hold on. Is that a spare key?
It doesn't work! It's faulty.
Seems alright to me. Jesus Christ, 7 flights of stairs, Andy. What the hell's going on?
Oh, you've just missed it, mate. Had a 3-day bender, you know. MJ, Freddie, Bowie, all the lads.
Stay at this place. Is this your market?
This is what I like to call the office room smells like shit 3000. I've got loads of stuff here, some of it's really old.
What's going on, mate?
I haven't been taking my tablets. I know, Rich. I know I should socialise more and I should be nicer to people and I know I should have more motivation and actually turn up to work, but it's almost as if I've got the devil inside my head that's telling me not to do any of those things. It's telling me to be the worst version of myself. And the fact of the matter is that no CBT session, no medication or natural remedies, any of that bullshit can change it. This is me. This is who I am.
No way. This is your school report.
Just don't have a call up my mark in progress, which is no. Like this room.
No. Your old school report. From when we were in school. Should we take a read?
Yeah.
Andrew Clarkson is one of our high-achieving pupils with fantastic potential. Andrew is smart, charismatic, and has a great input into the class. He has an underlying passion for English literature and his good grades reflect this. Religious studies. You can tell the religious studies isn't on the top of Andrew's list of favourites. He's a bit of a talker and doesn't pay attention a lot of the time. However, when he works in pairs with Richard and Hadrion, he puts his positive energy into the work and gets good results. It's good to see that the class has bonded their friendship even closer. So she wrote that?
Used to be so much simpler, didn't it?
Yeah. Can be like that again, though. It's going to be hard, and it's not going to be a overnight happy ending, but if you do the right things, eat well, look after yourself, focus all of this energy on something you like, then that's progress, and that's all anybody can ask for.
As soon as it came out to my parents, I was basically dead to them. That's where all this mental torture and having downfall to me had started. And I'm so scared to ask for help sometimes because I'm scared I'm going to be abandoned again.
You're not going to be abandoned. It's going to be okay. I'm here to help. The next time you walk into work, I don't expect your troubles to magically disappear. It's going to be hard, but if you take each moment as it comes, then that's progress. The fact you're talking to me right now is good.
You think so?
I know so.
You do know I'm not just going to get miraculously better overnight. I need time and I need professional help.
I know. It's going to be okay. I'm your best friend. I'm going to be with you every step of the way. We can start this progress by giving this place a tidy.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're not angry, are you? That I haven't been turned up to work? No.
It hasn't been the most productive. You might not believe this, Mr. Clarkson, but people were worried about you. I'm just glad you're alive and safe.
Thank you, Richard. Means a lot.
Right. Let's get this place tidy. Is this the kitchen?
Yeah, excuse the mess.
I'll try. Hey babe, I'm good, yeah, how are you? Yeah, not too bad. He's asked me to help out with one of his lessons today or something, so that should be fun. What time are you home? Cool. I'll have dinner ready. Alright. Oh, go, babe. Alright, love you too. Bye. 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 Clarkson, good to see you.
You ready then? Now, class. Romeo and Juliet has obviously been around for donkeys and has had many modern adaptations.
Juliet, babes, calm down, yeah? We'll get me with the bottles here, yeah? Get me close.
Oh, my, allow it, fam. There's bare pictures in Verona. Ra-da-da-da. Some days are good. Some days are bad. Oh. I think I'm getting better, slowly. It's going to be a long road to recovery, but I think I'm getting there. Yeah. I've got a date this evening. No! I mean, he's not quite Mr. Harris, but he enjoys eating takeaways and binge-watching Prison Break, so sounds like my kind of guy.
Oh, shit, man, I'm proud of you. It's not the Prison Break part, though. If it was that realistic, Headshot Wakefield will be out of business.
Piss off! I only watch it because Schofield's fit. Anyways, congrats to you and Lucy. Andy's going to be a little legend.
I'm not calling my son Andy.
Fine, call him Optimus Prime, the new generation.
I told you, I'm letting Lucy decide. But we just found out the gender up. Don't want to go rushing into things.
How you keeping anyways?
I'm good. I'm scared. I'm going to be a dad. But I'm good. I'm just glad to have you back. I wanted to chat to you, actually.
Whoa, I'm not doing another course on language in the workplace, Richard. Give me that fire exit door, I'm off!
No. Look, it may not seem like it, but sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Which means Optimus is going to need some backup. I want you to be his godfather. What do you say?
Piss off! Of course I do, Richard. Of course I do. Come here.